is Kenya News Alert. Karibuni sana kwenye show yetu mwafaka. Show yetu ya kati ya siku sema nasi show. Yes? And my name is Zulfa Wanjiru Maina. Mwangi, I'm sorry. Sometimes you forget. So, you know, when you get a new name when you're married, you forget. You forget the name. No, you forget the name. Introduce yourself now.
Producer man.
Either way, as you wait for that, yeah. The president, Sawa, I'm you apologize, and I think he has apologized, and you're gonna go there in a few. But how are you feeling though?
Okay guys, welcome to the show. My name is Tilda. Karibuni na karibuni tena sana. But there's nothing to say about what has just happened. But karibuni, sawa? Nataka tu kusikia venye ameapologize. Unajua apologize yake inakuanga tu na ego. So we don't know if it's an apology or it's a whatever it is. I don't know.
So, okay, so the thing is, so the pastor said that he should apologize for the deaths and for many things that happened, yeah? And is it apology peke yake tunataka ama we want apology plus compensation? I know compensation can never bring back your loved one, but it is something. Yes?
Sasa nisikia ukisema hizo nini za compensation zimetoka.
Zimekujuana?
I just had something like that. But I don't know, not sure.
I don't think they're there. I don't think. Mimi nilisema mtu ambaye yeye atasema mimi fulani wa fulani, I lost my brother, I lost my sister, I lost someone, and my son, my daughter, and I was compensated a certain amount, then that is when I will know. Sasa mambo ya kusikia eti uko. So yeah, tell us.
I don't know what.
How do you feel about the compensation?
That's how we live in about the compensation, and if it's not there, it's not there. Huh? If it has not been done, it has not been done. You can't even force them to do because when you wanaona is like it's a good thing they did or what is a good thing that happened. Huh? So guys, me by them nimefika nasema acha wafanye venye sasa they feel like watafanyia watu ambao walifiwa na watu wao, wale watu ambao you just know what happened and what went down. Apology is not enough because that apology inakuwa apologized to hapo mali yako mali amesimama and then inaishia hapo. In the next few akishatoka tu hapo few minutes from just mali yako anasema unafanya tu kwa sababu wanataka ufanye, lakini hakuna kitu hapo. We know the real apology and we know the fake apology. Hii yao inakuanga fake apology actually. So you can't just keep on following it because even hata itakusaidia na because you will apologize, but the same thing will just continue to happen in the country. Will continue happening. It happened to alikuja akasema aje mambo ya abduction. It has stopped. Has it ever stopped?
No.
It's just still continuing up until imefika mpaka kwenye bunge. Hiyo tushawajua. We never accept your apologies.
Let us go there and listen to what he did so that the Kenyans may listen to.
Producer.
Challenge after challenge.
Yes.
Yeah. So anasema tumpe dakika moja aweze kuitengeza. Mimi unasema hizo apologies you can never actually really trust them. You cannot really trust them. Huyu anasema tu hivi sababu anataka msaada na amesikia president wa huko amesema na anataka maybe vitu zirudishwe na amesikia huyo pastor amesema na nini, but do they really mean it? I don't think they really mean it. Na sio vizuri, sababu tumepoteza watu wengi sana. It is a sad situation. It is a sad situation. But we have to listen to that fake apology. So that tulisema sahi lazima usikize. Kama ni Senate lazima usikize. You don't wait to ambiwe this is what is happening, because this is our country and we are fighting for it. Sawa? So yes, if we are ready, let us go.
And community divides. Our presence today affirms the National Prayer Breakfast's pivotal role as one of Kenya's most unifying platforms for national reflection, grounded in the bipartisan and interfaith commitment of our nation and led by our parliament. The scripture in Nehemiah 2:20 tells us, the God of heaven will prosper us. Therefore we, his servants, will arise and build. It is on that basis that we have this year's theme. Let me repeat, the God of heaven will prosper us. And therefore, we, his servants, will arise and build. This verse captures the essence and core message of our gathering today. Arise and build is more than a theme. It is a sacred call to action, a renewal of our national covenant rooted in the words of our national anthem when we say, let one and all arise with hearts both strong and true. These words are not just a lyrical expression, but a pledge to rise in spirit, in purpose, and in unity. To rise and build is to return to the ideals that shaped our republic so that justice may be our shield and defender, and plenty may be found within our borders. The story of Nehemiah reminds us that every great national renewal begins with a desire to overcome adversity, guided by prayer, faith in God, and bold and decisive actions. Like Nehemiah, who sought and received the king's favor to build Jerusalem's broken walls, we too have received divine permission through the will of the people of Kenya in our election and the favor of history to arise and build our nation Kenya into a stronger, fairer, more inclusive and united country. What made Nehemiah's mission of rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem successful was not just the plan, important as it was. It was the people, men and women, priests and merchants, nobles and laborers, who all took their respective places and stood shoulder to shoulder on the wall, laying brick by brick. Kenyans, we must emulate this example. As government, we are committed to the urgent task of rebuilding us at the bottom without leaving any Kenyan behind. Strengthening our institutions, healing our politics, and securing lasting peace and understanding among us. And I associate fully with the sermon and the reflection that has been exposed to us by Richie Bolden, our speaker today. And Ricky, let me tell you, you're most welcome home. You are most welcome home. And while you are in Kenya, enjoy every bit of what Kenya has to offer. You are in the midst of brothers and sisters and friends and relatives and compatriots. And when you go back to America, please take our greetings to the great people of your country. And you have spoken to us the word of God in a very special way to build the relationships as we do everything else that we're doing, rebuilding our country in the midst of the challenges that exist, that we must, as we build our nation in every other aspect, we must also build relationships between ourselves, between us and the people on the other side of the aisle, between us and the generations that are ahead of us and the generations that are us, between us and our neighbors, between us and the country of our region in the East Africa, the African continent, and globally. And that is why in this prayer breakfast we have people from different parts of the world come and fellowship with us on this occasion as we build a globe that belongs to all of us in a shared world. There are many things that we can say, but equally, we have many things to thank God for our nation. We have many things to thank God for our nation. I say this without fear of any contradiction. There are many people who had given up on the economy of Kenya. There are many, including very senior people globally, who told me to my face that what will happen when Kenya defaults on its foreign obligations. And I told them, I have great faith in my country. Kenya will not be among the nations that will default. I want to thank the people of this great nation, Kenyans, who wake up early, sleep late, work in our farms, work in our factories, work in offices. Many people who commit their talents, their energy, their expertise to get Kenya moving. Because of them, our economy today is different from what it was a few years ago. Inflation was at 9%, 9.6 to be exact, 3 years ago. Today, inflation in Kenya is at 4.1. It had actually gone down to 2.8. Our exchange rate was at 167. Today, for the last 10 months, our exchange rate has stabilized at 128, 129 shillings to a dollar. Today, our foreign exchange reserves are stable. An occasion to look at the numbers with the diaspora. I don't know whether she's here. And speaking to diaspora and what they are doing in supporting our nation, have contributed resources to Kenya, going up from $4 billion. Last year, we reached $4.95 billion. In other words, our diaspora has contributed an extra close to $1 billion for the development of our nation. And so we can count as a blessing that God has healed our economy. I also want to thank God for what He has done to us, especially in our agricultural sector and food production sector. A few years ago, not too long, we had stunts in our streets because of hunger. I must say, and I must thank God, that God has given us favorable weather. And we want to thank God for the rains in our nation. For the last 2.5 years, we've had favorable weather. Our agriculture is doing well. We have increase in our tea sector. We have a better paying coffee sector. We have reformed our sugar sector. It is doing well. And our tea and our milk dairy sector is equally improving. We thank God for the blessing of having food on our tables, for having our agricultural sector moving in the right direction. Let me also say this. Our children are a heritage given to us by God. And the best gift we can give to our children is to make sure that they have the best education. And it is the reason why I must thank members of Parliament who have supported me in making sure that we have resources to make sure that we teach our children. Last year, we spent 650 billion Kenya shillings, almost $5 billion, to get our children. Hired more teachers, spend more money on our higher education, and our education sector is coming out of huge debts. I must say, we have reason to thank God for what God is doing in our country. Let me also say this, that doctors treat, but God heals. And for a very long time, proper medical care was a preserve of the people who can afford and the people who have the means. We have as a nation tried for a very long time to have a healthcare infrastructure that supports everybody, that gives every Kenyan a chance. I must thank our doctors. I must thank our nurses, the medical people in the medical space. I must thank members of Parliament. I must thank governors who work with us to make sure that the rollout of a healthcare system that gives every Kenyan a fair chance, whether they have a job or they don't. Today, we have testimonies across Kenya of what universal health care, Taifa Care, is doing in our nation. I must say, I am very proud that we have moved the number of Kenyans who today are registered on our universal healthcare space from what it was, about 8 million Kenyans. Today we have 22.5 million Kenyans who are in that space. And the good news is that every day, I mean every single day, approximately 50,000 Kenyans register voluntarily on our universal healthcare portal. And the future is going to ensure that no Kenyan is left behind on such an important subject as the health of the citizens of our country. And it hasn't happened because of one person or a few people. It has taken the collective effort of all of us as a country, as a nation, to get ourselves where we are. And it speaks to what Nehemiah is telling us about rebuilding the wall. It wasn't a Nehemiah project. It was a project of every person. In fact, if you look at what the scriptures say, even as they rebuilt the wall, they were holding on one hand weapons to make sure that they are safe, and on the other hand, they are rebuilding the wall. They were multitasking to make sure that the wall was built. I am asking us, as the people of Kenya, for us to work together. I had a moment of great reflection last week when I went to hand over keys to the first 1,080 homeowners, people we have given a chance because of our housing program. People who live, families who share one toilet, like 5-6 families in our slums. People who are today, they live with dignity. And it doesn't stop at the 1,080. Tomorrow, I will be handing over more keys in Kisumu. On Friday, I will be handing more keys in Homa Bay. The week after, I will be handing over more keys in Machakos. And that process is on. We have 150,000 housing units under construction. And it is my belief that we will have more homeowners. We will give dignity to many more Kenyans. And I must say, this has not happened because of a few people. Patriotic Kenyans, Kenyans from all walks of life, have made a contribution. The people who are making their contribution to the housing fund, the engineers, the masons, the carpenters, the electricians, and everybody in between have made their contribution as we rebuild our nation and lift people from a place of indignity and put them at a place where we can all be brothers. I must thank members of parliament also and county governors. We've worked with them identifying places where we can do markets, work with the universities and colleges to identify places where we can do hostels, so that again we can give dignity to our business people and our children in our universities and colleges. We will continue to do this together, and we must be careful to thank God for the blessing of a great country that we have and the strides that we are making together as a people. And even as we rebuild relationships amongst ourselves, with our sons and daughters, with our children, with neighbors, with our neighboring countries, and all round, we must be careful always to thank God for what God has done to us and for us as a nation. Because it is said, if we are not grateful, if we are not thankful for the little, we can never be grateful for more. And therefore, I want to ask us as a nation, as a people, to work together, to do less of finding fault and to do more of building bridges that can make us even a greater nation. I stand here to tell you that I am confident about the future of Kenya. And I have no doubt in my mind that Kenya is truly a blessed nation. And the future of our country, no matter what happens, is going to be greater than our past. And so, ladies and gentlemen, friends, our neighbors from Tanzania, if we have wronged you in any way, forgive us. Our friends from Uganda, if there is anything that Kenyans have done that's not right, we want to apologize if there is anything. To our children, if there is any misstep, we apologize. To our neighbors, if there is any misstep that we have done, you know, we want to build the relationship that will make our country great and will take us forward. And to each and every one of us, you know, I know today God in his own way has made it possible for us to build the bridges between our political parties. We now have a broad-based government that brings us more people, more citizens, more into one ecosystem that we can plan together, we can work together for the greater good of our nation. And I want to remind you, great people of my country, the words of Psalms 133, verses 1, 2, and 3. And I want to paraphrase to say that the Word of God tells us how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to live together in unity. It is in God's perfect will and plan for us to live together in unity across political divides, across our communities, across our religious divides. We live together in unity because there is a reason. Verse 3 says, where there is unity, God commands a blessing. There is a dividend for unity. And that dividend is God's blessing. And so, friends, as I speak to the future of this great nation, I will paraphrase the words in Daniel 11:32 that say, for those who know their God, they will be strong and they will do great exploits. Because as a nation we know our God, the God we believe in, this nation is going to be strong and we are going to do great exploits. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless our country. God bless our neighbors. And God bless our friends who have come to join us today. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Let me call upon the Speaker of the Senate, the Honorable Kingi, to come and give a vote of thanks.
So let me see. That was our president. Holding a press conference. And the question that I ask is, why did he take all that time? I mean, why didn't he do it before and do a fund? Why? Ya kuona amekosea wa Kenya. Akuona amefanyia wa Kenya vitu vibaya vibaya. Akakaa akafikiria, I just feel happy. I feel happy that finally we are getting by the way, is Gypsy. Where is Gypsy? Do you know, I was asking myself, there's something that is missing and it is Gypsy. Let me continue as I confirm with Gypsy where they are.
But he has not even apologized. Hata hakuna apology yenye nimeona ya maana hapo mimi. There's no apology that I've seen that ati imefanyika hapo. You have just apologized to the neighboring countries. And that's good. But they have to apologize too. Because hii game tumeicheza sisi na wao tumeicheza. They throw words, we turn them back. Okay? But you have apologized to them, that is good, like the president of the country. Kongole sana.
Anaapologizia nani? Anaapologizia kwa nini? Other countries.
So see, that is the duty yake.
Ya kuapologize kwa nini?
Si ana apologize, yeye anaona venye wale wakikutana na wale president wengine wanawaambia venye Kenyans wamefanya. So hiyo ni time yake, ni wakati wake, ni vitu zake za kuapologize because he is the one there. Sisi tunajua si hata kitu. Hata apologize as apologize wish.
So ameturuka.
We are just continuing.
This is kuturuka.
Anajaribu kutengeneza jina lake. Si hata kutengeneza.
This is kuturuka sisi basi. Sisi kama wananchi. Sisi kama wananchi ameturuka. He didn't need to apologize. Why is he apologizing? He should stand. Yeye mwenyewe alisema tusikubali Kenya. He made a speech where he said tusikubali Kenya iongelewe ama itumike vibaya. Sisi tusimame tukatae. And we simama and tukatae. James mambo vipi? Why would he apologize? Fixing his name kutukataa.
To apologize to the neighboring countries, to our kids, wale watoto wetu. Hata hiyo si apology. Akiwalai, that's not an apology.
It's a mediocre apology. Yeah.
That's not an apology.
Anasema hivi James Gichuki. Sawa. Anasema saa hizi niko hapa to listen. This hour I'm just here to listen. Why? Speak. Speak. We need to hear your opinion. Do you think, Mr. James Gichuki, that our president should have really apologized?
Acha niseme.
Sema tu, sema.
But that's not an apology that the president has given to the agencies. No, it's not. It's not an apology. The apology yenye mesikika hapo ni for the other countries, but for the agencies. Ati watoto wetu na country. Yani, badala apeane the specific apology to the agencies or to the watoto wetu wao wenye amesema gypsies in the house. Ambie, if the agency, ambie to Kenya, I apologize to the agencies and the all and to the families that have lost. At least hiyo ndio ingekuwa acceptable apology. Lakini ati watoto wetu and the countries that you feel like that tumewakosea mahali, we apologize. Yani amechukua kama takataka na tumix na takataka zingine.
Yeye tunafaa kuwa specific. 200.
That's what I'm telling you.
200.
That's not an apology.
Hi Gypsy. Hi.
That's not an apology.
Hi Queen Zulfa. Hi beautiful soul Tilda. Hi James Gishuki. Anakwambia anafanya what they do best. Let me tell you Gypsy, I was here and then I was thinking, but I've been thinking to myself, what is missing? Something is missing. Something is missing. What is that something? And then I remember, it is my Gypsy. My very darling Gypsy. My favorite person. That person that when I see energy burst. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We did miss you. Did I miss some bite from... Yeah, you did.
But just go back, you see it.
Just like a few minutes there, a few seconds there. You know, let me tell you something. So, Ruto, our apology for the Gen Z should be specific. Wacha kutuweka hapo. Eti unatumix hapo. Unatumix hapo kwa hizo apologies za watu wengine. Who are these people you're apologizing to? And why has it taken time for you to apologize? What? Why? Najua mimi hawa president, huyu president mimi sijui. So, let me read a comment here from a specific nini. So, this is what they have said. So, they are saying that yeye hata ajali kuhusu apology. So, anasema let me read it. Anasema hivi. Sawa, amenitumia message kwa WhatsApp. Sawa. Anasema natembea and Matiang'i ticket will send Kasongo home. Sawa. With 4 million strong Western region votes combined with Kisii votes of 1.8 million, 5 million Mount Kenya votes na 2 million Kamba votes, hii itakuwa game over. Yeye amesema tajali kuhusu kitu. Yeye kitu nangoja niyo anatembea. But let me ask you as we speak about this apology. Natembea president of what country? Natembea anakuwa president wapi? Mimi sina ubaya natembea. Mtu aseme niko na ubaya. Sina, nauliza. Natembea anakuwa president wa country gani?
Wana country gani?
Tuongee ukweli.
Which countries natembea in?
Think.
What am I thinking?
Obviously anauliza hii country. But which time?
Amesema anakuwa president. Anatembea amesema anataka president.
Kwani you never had
Anatembea hataki president.
Anataka.
Natembea tu ni kama Gachagua. Natembea hataki president. These are people who want just somebody to put there. Not them to be there. But other person to be there. Hao ni watu wa backup. Hao ni watu wa backup. Wanataka kukaa hapo. Wako tu hapo nyuma. There's something they can do best when they are there in the government. But the government that is there right now, it hasn't given them that opportunity to play that role. Okay? Natembea is best in security, interior. Okay? But not, maybe. Asamanga tusijudge a book by its cover, but maybe it can be. But like right now, kuna vitu tunaangalia sometimes. But sasa vitu zingine unashindwa kusema who is who, but like right now,
I was held up somewhere. It's okay, but we did miss you though. You know, when you're used to a certain vibe from someone and you don't get it, it hurts when you don't feel it, yeah? When you don't miss it, when you don't see it. And then James Gichuki says, the good part of it is you're having your opinion. Zulfa, did you say apologies to who? To the other countries, and apparently some of the apologies were being sprinkled even to the Gen Zs. So, what's an apology? The way I would administer an apology must not go as how the majority wants. So, how would you apologize, Mr. James Gichuki? How would you apologize? Wewe tila kutaka sisi nikikosea, unataka nikuapologize aje? Wewe na wakina Felo na kila mtu mwingine? Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. Sawa, recently someone apologized. Sindio? Because of something they did. They did not have your number when they apologized to me. Sindio? But when they got your number, they apologized to you specific. Sindio? That is how an apology works. It doesn't go to like, we cheki pole, ambio mwingine pia pole. That is not an apology. Why am I... How would you want your apology, Tilda?
It depends. Niambie kama nani hivi.
Kama like ile story ulikuwa unasikia nikiteta pale kwa simu. Bado usiongelee nini but hiyo story.
Yeah. Yeye nilikubali tu juu hata sijui, but nilikubali venye ilikam. But ikiwa mtu mwingine hapo, hiyo apology nafaa ikuje na certain way. I think acha niongee kama dem. Madem kuna apology tunataka. Si la apology la randomly kama yenye unapea mtu mwenye hata uelewi nini. Ama ujui nafaa umfanyie nini. I need an apology. Mimi ndio umekosea, sawa? Come to me specifically. Tell me, my dear friend, I'm sorry. This has happened. that has happened and this is happening, but I'm gonna make sure that it's going to stop kabisa, and you mean it. And mi kwa ule fala fulani na kuangalia kwa macho hivi, are you saying the truth? Is it the reality, or just lying, or just telling me? So I'll know through your eyes if you're lying. Kama hii ya Ruto aki, hii hata hakuna mahali imefika. Maybe for the other countries zao zimefika, watapokea juu wataona is the president who has said. But sisi tunaona sahi like the president is just the normal person that we know huku kawaida. Na si ati ni mtu wa maana sana, ama ni mtu tu kama sisi. Sawa, ni ile anakuwa respected because is the one who is there for us hapo, anaweza enda China to represent huko, anaweza enda hata mali wewe mwingine. Kibinafsi sisi si mtumba yenye unachanganya tu mu t-shirt, trouser, top, inaitonga booty short, yani unazichanganya tu hapo na unaziweka pale ndio unaanza kunini hapo. Ndio nawaambia that's not an apology. For the Kenyans it's not. Maybe for the other countries zenye amekuwa kiapologisia like Uganda and Tanzania, but for the Kenyans no. It's not even acceptable. Hiyo imekuwa yako with the other people, but these things that are happening right now, make sure that you are doing something about it, Mr. President, because I know there is a time and there's a day that you'll see this video. My name is Tilda and I'm telling you this. You have to do and make sure that your country is safe. Your country has a good and tight security for the all people, not wealthy only or for the politicians only, but like right now we are seeing even politicians are being attacked because of 1, 2, 3. Maybe they're not in the government or they're away from the government, but they're working in your government. And then you come to a point and take away their security. Unawanyima security. That's not what we need in the country. We need you to do something about, there is abductions that is going on. There is killings that are happening here. And when we talk, you say that we are lying or people are abducting themselves. When somebody somewhere healing to the pains that he or she has been abducted na amekuwa akifinywa huko, amefinywa proper, ameenda hospitali, that's a waste of money, because when he could be outside here working and doing some things for the government or for the county that he is coming from, or you understand, okay? Hiyo pesa yenye iko huko maybe hata amechukua kwa ile treasury yake ya kuweka pesa ya kazi ya kufanyia county kazi, but ako pale amelazwa, and then you come somebody or someone comes and tells us that he abducted himself, akaenda akajitocha, akaenda akajipeleka hospitali, and then this all is happening. And even that's not the first one. You will come and tell us again the other one killed himself, or you will come and tell, okay, aya Natembea was arrested, akaenda wapi? Akaenda akamkasema kona nini ya corruption. Okay, Salasia was taken by unknown people, but eventually tukamwona wapi? Kotini. So, it's just open. These things are being done by the government. Okay? These things are being done. Sasa utashikwaje na random people alafu unapatikana kotini? Unafanya nini kotini? Ama hiyo ni koti gani? Ati umeandikiwa makosa hapo venye umetusi Wajaluo, venye sijui umefanya nini, unatumia lugha mbaya, sijui nini. When these people that are in the government right now, when they were campaigning their time, when they were using bad words, wakiita, okay, mlikuwa mnaita kina Raila, kina mzee wa kitandawili, mnaita kina Uhuru hapo sijui majina gani. You just had a lot of things that you said, even you said there's a time wewe umesaidia nani? Umesaidia Ruto ndiye akakuwa Uhuru, ndiye akakuwa president. You talked a lot of things, you call these people names, you say venye hawana maneno ya kuambia watu, but for you you'll go there and do the best than them. But we cannot see the best anymore that you said with your mouth. Right now we are seeing other things. The best is the worst you are doing for us now. People are dying, people are being abducted, people are being tortured in a bad way. Like
nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. Atunanyanganya watu security. Is that what you promised us to do? If this is an MP, an MP should have security, and you know that, and because they're not siding with you, or they're not in the Kenya Kwanza coalition anymore, they are siding with other things because they're seeing what you're doing is not necessary to the country, is not wanted by the people of the country. Okay, unaona, you can do for them anything that you want, and then actually you just come and give us an useless apology. Unatuchanganya like mtumba. Mtumba is best for us, but it's just an example of it because it's always mixed with so many things in. We need our own apology on this. We need our special apology like Kenyans or like Gen Zs. Yeah.
Aya. So pale kwenye comments kuna what has changed? Why is Ruto hosting fellow murderer Tony Blair, Commander Michael Langley, and a Kenyan should be worried? That is Gypsy. So we should. This person is always there, hosting some questionable characters. And James Kichos Mazul for myself last time when Felix asked you to apologize, what did you tell him? What was I apologizing about? I don't remember any time that Felix ever told me to apologize. I'm the one who told Felix to apologize for speaking like that to my boo about what he said that I cannot repeat here. I don't know, but remind me though. Gypsy says maybe Ruto was apologizing on behalf of his family and friends, not the Kenyan public. He should not distract us. Okay. Then Coach Brayo anasema, hi guys. Hi, how are you? And then James Kichuku says electricity is a flow of current through a conductor. The conductor does not what is that? Doesn't need to be straight for the current to flow. The building will always receive the current when continue. And then a Gypsy anafanya what they do best. Let me read them. Quash Brand says, I'm always here, not just in the live chat. Sometimes I choose to be a silent viewer, but either way, thank you for your concern. You are told, Quash. We need you there, here, in the live chat. Don't we, Tilda?
On the screen. Kamdomo kangu.
Oh my God.
We?
Utakuja tuua.
Aki karibu ni haribu maneno hapo.
Utakuja tuua.
Na wewe ndio ungenipiga wala.
Vibaya sana, and you know. Ni nini unataka wewe?
But we need you here on the screen. I was almost calling you a certain name, but wacha the best. But we need you on the screen. Yeah. But it's good. You can choose to be on the silent viewing, but tunataka kizungu hapa kwa screen. Even Kiswahili, I saw that you are better in Kiswahili too. But welcome to the channel. Tunaendelea hapa na story ya Ruto na hiyo maneno yake ya apology.
Let me not say anything. I shall say stuff after we finish this.
And then I'll tell you what I wanted to say.
You want me to be died?
You want you to be died?
Yes.
Don't be died.
Mimi, to be honest, let me tell you, I've done this easy miezi tano. So, okay, let us say like 7 months. I've been here for like 7 months, yeah? From October. Is it 7 months? From October? October, November, 7 months, yeah? And let me tell you something. I've talked about politics. I've tried to figure out. But I wonder sometimes, how do these people do this thing for all those years? Maybe I would have retired a long time ago. Like you, Mira, did we see this one coming?
No.
The apology, did we see it coming? Like, it is new things and new things and new things and new things, and my mind cannot keep up with all this. Sometimes I just want to go somewhere and eat something. Yes. Now, let me say. Gypsy nasema, Ruto is making Kenya laughable. Our security is close to none. And there he goes, inviting the commander of African security, who is a gatekeeper too. Wallahi, this person, that's why you hear me Gypsy say all the time, mimi huyu baba nikipatana naye namuuliza, do you even like Kenya? Like, is there a place in you that even likes Kenya? Hata kidogo. Because the things you do is like you're trying to end the name and the legacy of Kenya. You're trying to step on it and mix it in mud and dirtiness. Then coach says, James Kijuki, no, that's incorrect. Electricity won't flow unless the circuit is closed, regardless of the shape of the conductor. Aish, wacha bwana mwandisi atuambie. And then it's all right, coach. Kenyan politics could give you nasty fevers than rain drops. Ruto anapenda Kenya kweli. Ruto hata anajali kuhusu Kenya. Hama tu yeye yuko tu pale kubwata tu. This person, he makes decision, he does thing, and then I remember when he was in Machako saying, if I was in another country, I would not know what to do, but because I'm here in Kenya, I love you people. You do not love Kenya. You do not, sir. You do not. You don't even like it. You don't. Because the things, the decision you're making, the people you're inviting in our soil, you're selling our legacies. I hear Bomas is about to be sold. I mean, it has been sold. KCC, apparently, it is leased, but that is being sold, you know. Like, why are you selling our things? Why? Why? What? You're not telling, the land itself, Kenya itself, it has been sold to the Indians, to the Asians.
Atuuziki na atukubali kuuzwa. Hata tukipata umeshatuuza umekula do. Atuendi mahali. Wale wenye wamekuja kununua, wenye wamekuja sasa watakuja kuchukua, watajionea kivumbi. Muuzwe tu hivyo mkiangalia. And then you just accept to go. You know, like, there is no day you will hear again the word Kenya, the name Kenya. Labda hiyo siku nikuwa nishapewa mabawa nishafly, but if I'm still here, no. Actually, no. You talk a lot, you say a lot, but you do less. What is that a lot for? Why can't you just better you talk the less and then you do more. You talk a lot, you do less, and you do worse. Unatufanyia vitu ambavyo hata mtu akikaa chini hivi aanze kufikiria, hata yeye akianza kufanya hivyo kama inaleta utajiri, kila mtu Kenya anaanza kufanya. If it's killing, abducting, gives a lot of money, hata Kenya sijui kama kungekuwa na watu anymore. Juu kila mtu alikuwa anataka kuwa the same thing, kufanya the same thing. You're the president. That's why we want you to speak for your country. There's no way unaweza come uanze kutetea country nyingine over your country. Mimi wacha mtoto wangu hata akwa amefanya nini? Siwezi enda nianza kutetea mtoto wa jirani na wangu wako hapo.
Never.
Unajua hata mtoto wako atakuangalia zile za, are you my mother seriously? Hapo ndio sasa watu wanaanza kujiuliza maswali. Huyu ni president wetu ama ni wa jirani, nchi jirani? Huyu ni president wetu ama tulimkopa? Yaani uko tu hapo unatetea mwingine, utanipea maji yangu. Maliza tu. Dawa. Unatetea. That's not fair. That's not fair.
But I'm the one who drinks water now. You don't drink water.
No, I'll drink water because you know.
Okay, so Koech anasema si Koech, but James Gichuki anasema Koech, I had not finished. And then Koech says it's not Gypsy is not the clouds that bring the storm. It's the battle that brews the fever. Politics here don't just rain, it was unpredictably. When Zulfa Ruto selling our sentimentals mean he has a good work of shares. And that is the question, yeah? Anauza vitu vyetu sababu yake, kwa ajili ya mfuko wake, kwa ajili ya familia yake, kwa ajili. Ama minajili. Ni minajili ama kwa ajili. Minajili is for who? The Luo people. Kwa minajili.
Wewe nao unaonea Waluya sasa.
Nini ndo mnaongea Kiswahili sanifu? Nini ndo mnaongea Kiswahili sanifu?
Mufti. Bado sijui. Kenya mnaongea Kiswahili gani?
Huku.
Kenya. Wanaongea sanifu ama mufti? Yapo Koech. Kenya wanaongea lugha ama wewe walisema wewe?
I think this is just sanifu.
Sanifu.
Yeah.
Tanzania wanaongea Kiswahili kipi? Mufti.
Yeah.
Mombasa wanaongea Kiswahili kipi?
Sanifu. It is sanifu. Imesanifiwa.
Nairobi wanaongea Kiswahili kipi?
Sheng. Their own just language, you know. Sasa pale kwenye comments naona Gypsy says Coach Brian, nice intellectual choice of words. That's why we miss you. That's why we do a lot. And then James Gijuku says you're correct. Thanks for finishing it for me, Mr. Koech. Okay, you see Koech, watu jina pale ni Koech. Koech ingekuwa tunakimbia kwenye nini, whatever. Tungekuwa tunakushangilia Koech. Brayo. Si ndio? Aya, tuambie basi.
Nikwambieje? Na mimi nishakwambia. Nitakwambia nishamalizana na mimi na mambo ya Ruto. Nishamalizana mimi na mambo ya Ruto. Sasa sioni hata mimi akinisaidia.
Mbona anauza vitu zetu? Unasikia Bomas inauzwa ama imeuzwa?
Hata akitaka basi hata aje ajiuze. Auze tu.
Anatuuza alafu na kisha South Africa.
Auze tu. Hiyo mali anaenda ndio tutaenda. Ingia kwa ndege mkaja.
Anaenda kuingia hivi kwa ndege kia tuingia si wote.
Anaona hata ndege itaki kuingiwa sasa. Mkiingia inakataa kufly juu. Kupa angani. By the way, like right now there is no one who cares about Ruto because maybe there's some but not a lot. Because sasa hivi vitu zina happen zingine. Vitu zina happen saa hii. Because even in the house. In the house, there is that one person mwenye the whole family inaangalia. When that person fails up, the family will complain a lot.
It is a person that the family looks up to. Please help me.
Kuna yani ule tu mtu mmoja kwenye familia ambaye familia inatazama zaidi. Yaani wanamhitaji zaidi. Kwa kila jambo, kwa kila kitu, yeye ndio, yani bila yeye hakuna kitu inaweza endelea hapo. You know like sahi Kenya isimame. There's nothing going on. Hakuna business inafanyika. Yani guys, nothing. Just check that picture of there's nothing going. Hakuna movement yoyote in Kenya. Gari zimesimama, watu hawaendi kazini. Yani mgomo ya hatari. You are just yani nothing. Hata utoki nje ya nyumba. You are just inside. No one is talking to anyone. You get it? Even ikiwezekana your phones are off. Hata ushinde tu kwa nyumba umedoze. the entire, just for a day. Mtasikia who is to be blamed. Not the Kenyans, not the people, but the president. Ataulizwa maswali with the other countries. What is happening in Kenya? What's wrong with your people? What's happening? Unajua na yeye sasa hapa hata amekuwa confused. Haelewi what's happening. Because hakuna mtu alipanga hiyo kitu. Ni kama I think it can be or it could be like a spirit. Imeshukia tu watu. Na kila mtu alafu minds zimesoma same. Lakini isishuke kwa Ruto. Ibague tu yeye. Abaki ni the one to be questioned. This man will cry. Because hiyo siku itakuwa imeleta a very big loss in the country. But then inafaa tugome hivyo. Si ati nini. Demonstration instead ya kwenda street tukidemonstrate. Hiyo demonstration yetu tukae kwa nyumba. No one is talking. Hakuna kitu, hata hakuna radio. Yaani kumenyamaza. Kama maji kwenye mtungi. Yaani kumenyamaza. No any movement in the country. The whole country. Mtajua. Labda ni madrone zitakuwa zinapita huko juu mkiwa tu madrone peke yake. The next day mnaona kwa news like Kenyans hakuna mtu mwenye alijitokeza outside. Yani it will be a history. Itakuwa history kabisa. Ruto should come and tell us something important, something good, something that can make us even happy. Hata angekuja tuambie kitu yenye inaweza at least to convince ya kumake Kenyans wakue. Yana vitu zingine zikue zisaulike. Lakini anakuja na ambia tu anaongelesha hapo like usual. Anawaambia venye economy yake imekuwa sawa, sijui whatever. And this man is always talking about billions. But the billions, we never see the billions. We just continue seeing economy ikienda vibaya. Vitu zikipanda. Like right now, guys, life is so hard. So hard.
Let me read comments pale. Unajua sometimes unafikiria vitu unacheka. Sawa? James Gichuki anamuuliza coach, when there's fault in a building, what does the electrician do? And then Tita, don't take Ruto to heart, otherwise you look like a jilted girlfriend. Sawa?
Ati?
Yeah. Yule girlfriend ambaye ameghostiwa, ameachwa.
Ati I don't do what?
You don't invest Ruto in your heart.
Why?
But Ruto is already in our hearts. Why? Ruto is in my mind, my heart, right now.
Anaduni.
Ako hapo. Thinking thinking about many things. Because when you don't stay at night thinking, how will Ruto go back home? You're thinking.
Akiwalai, wacha.
Yeah, I think. I wake up at night thinking.
Mimi sifikiriangi venye ataenda nyumbani, venye atarudi kwa kiti sifikiriangi. I'm just there. But I just want to see him. Yaani yeye ameniboa akafika hapo. Yaani sasa hata sitaki kufikiria kama atatoka kwa kiti ama atabaki kwenye kiti. I don't know. And I don't want to know because I inside this sasa.
What? Tilda kila politician ako na wafuasi wake. Unaambia hivyo na Gichuki. Sawa?
Of course, yes.
Gypsy anasema, remember Natembea said don't take politics to art even though he's glossing his position. True. You say that. I used to say that. Remember Gypsy used to say, let us not do these things with emotions. Let us think deeply. Let us. But right now, emotion is there. You cannot keep on. Let me ask you something, Gypsy. We talk every day. Sawa? We share jokes. We are calling each other. Any moment I see a reel somewhere, I'm sending it to you. Any moment you see the reel, you're sending it to me. we are sending stupid things to each other. We can call each other saa saba ya usiku, you know, and talk about different things, you know. How is any one of us supposed to get rid of this thing unscathed? How? So basically this thing of Ruto, we tumekuwa hapa thinking Ruto, sijui saani who Ruto. How? Emotions will come at some point. It will grow like an unwanted weed. It grows. And then we come to ask ourselves, how did we get in this position where the weeds are grown? I didn't say I wanted the weeds and you didn't say you wanted, but the weeds are there. If you get what I'm trying to say. So don't talk to me. Now, and I just said girlfriend can be dangerous because because she can do anything without blinking. Jilda, hiyo ni uongo.
Anasema?
Jill said girlfriend. Ambaye ameachwa hivi kiolela olela. Anaweza fanya chochote. Can you do anything? When you were left, did you do anything?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I just
stopped
walked.
doing stuff. So,
I just walked. And I'm just there. And my life is continuing. Yes.
What did we do? Nothing. Yes?
Nothing, actually, nothing.
Actually, I'm thinking there's nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
When we were not really jilted, we should have been really jilted, really good. Nini haya. Then kuna unabaki pale stagnant. Send. Now, Gypsy says, still if we ignore the gatherings by politicians and don't take the upgrade 1,000 shillings, things will change. Sawa. Ha, Gypsy.
But I left. It was just once. And I regretted it. I always regret.
But I see something in you has changed. Right now you're a bitter person.
Yeah,
right now you're bitter. Your sons of man out here are passing through some things that are not good. Sawa. And it's not good. It's not good though.
You know why?
Maybe we should have done stuff. Maybe if we would have done stuff, we could have by now. Now, let me see. We could have done stuff, but we didn't. That's the issue. James Gichuke wounded heart sees no reason, only revenge. And trust me, tears dry faster than damage she can cause. Hey. Gypsy and a checker too. Quite very good wise words, yeah? And remember the size of a dog in a fight does not matter, but the size of the fight in the dog, it is what matters. I think that someone, is it Muhammad Ali or someone said that. Now, there's no way that emotions won't grow. When I'm talking about Ruto, emotions grew. When I started this, I was like, no emotions, people. No emotions. Right now, emotions. Right now, I wake up at night and I go to the kitchen sink and I'm there all in the cup of Nini and I'm like, Ruto, lakini Ruto. Emotions, those are emotions, yeah? He is in my heart right now. He's in my head. It is bad, people. It is bad. On Monday morning, I almost crashed. Because I was crying, I was angry, it was bad. When I think about this person and other people like him.
Wezielewa labda watastart. Ama. Wezielewa labda watastart. Ama. I don't know how to explain it. But me huwa ina depend na venye umenikosea. And huwa nakupima akili pia. So najua akili yako. So when you do a big wrong to me and I just watch you do it, know that there is nothing you're hurting in my heart. There is nothing. And you're just doing it for yourself. But if you do something that will touch my brain, my heart, my entire body, my friend, it will not be good at you. or on you. Everywhere. When you just turn your back, your name. You turn your on the right, your name. Front, your name. Yani utakuwa unazunguka kila mahali unashangaa kwani why am I trending? That is now my bitterness. Yani, and it's not in a good way. Hapa utakuwa umeniguza, but nikiona tu umenikosea tu, yani umenikosea tu, yani umekosa tu, I just look at you and say, ndio huwa unaambiwa, what unaambiwa, before you hate me, okay, before you hate me, first angalia, are you important to me? Are you important to me? Before you just waste your hatred. So if you see sijakufanyia anything, sijaongea, nimetulia, nimerelax, life yangu inaendelea, you are just there to push time. But if you see how umefanya kitu, my friend, niko hapo, I can this phone, it can even switch off, but it will continue typing. And I'm always, my mind is always running, and it a flow. I can write you like 1,000 messages. I can
teach
come
me how to do that,
and I can come stand before you and tell you what I'm supposed to tell you that time.
I want you to teach me how to do that.
And
that
because
thing of
and
I don't know how to do. I just know how to archive. I never know how to do that.
Yeah. Hiyo ya kuarchive ni hajakosea sana, because hiyo time unaweza mrudisha anytime huko kwingine. Lakini ule mwenye amekosea vizuri na ulikuwa umemweka,
wewe unajua hata wewe sawa, mwenye
umeweka kwa hati yako vizuri, umemweka, you saw like this person is mine, this guys, you understand.
The way Ruto is ours, was ours, but then you people, how dare you say there's no emotion? Let me read this as you continue with that message. Langat msema ukweli amewasili, anasema, as since Kasongo committed on Gen Z's Kenyans has no forgiveness, God himself can't forgive him. I think God will forgive him. And God forgives. God just forgives. He doesn't, no matter what you do. But maybe as humans we cannot, but God will though. So then God says, James Kichuki says of the fight matters, sure, but sometimes the fight isn't enough when the rules are rigged and the players are corrupt. For real. For real. This is what I was telling that person. These rules are rigged. Another person can come and this is what, yes, whatever you're saying is good for Kenya, but rules ziko rigged vibaya sana. Sindio? Haya, kuna Langata anasema, facts and truth are not emotions. You can't force lies to be accepted as truth. Kenyans are done with Kasongo now and forever, and chapter is closed for good by Kenyans across the country and villages. True, but the rules, as you've heard there, are rigged. Haya, and then Akosha anasema, Langat msemo kweli, anasema, no more Kasongo drama. Kenyans have flipped the page and tossed the script in the bin. Truth, this new trend and lies are out of fashion for good. That is good. We don't want any mawongo, any stories of Jabez, any stories, no. And then kuna nani? James Gishuki anasema, Coach Brian, as big as a car, it requires one thing for it to be on. It will have everything a car needs. A car needs to move, but little thing is important. The key is the thing. But you can short wire the thing. Yes? Sindio? Yeah, you can short wire a car. You don't need it. The key. You cut some wires apparently, according to movies and some friends I know. Aya. Then Langata anasema, Koech, which Kenyans? You think Kenyans are fools? Aya. You are talking about emotions.
I'm already done with emotions. I shifted. Yeah, I shifted. But my emotions, ikikuja kwa emotions, you won't even like here on this screen. Because I'll see like everybody, amenikosea. That's now my problem. That's my problem. Even Zulfa knows. When I got annoyed with my boyfriend, Zulfa comes around, I tell her, I don't want to see even you here. I don't want to see anyone before
And
me.
I'm like, bitch, stop. Sir, I'm here.
Yeah. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want even to talk to anyone. I just want to be alone. I cry for myself. I wipe my tears. I go shower and then I come back. I'm fresh. Now I'm done.
I know you're here hurting sons of months.
Ah, yeah. Hizo ni feelings. Ukiona mimi nimeanza kulia tu niache. Usikuja kuniobongesha. Niache cause nikimaliza kulia nikitoka hapo, nitakuwa sawa. So niache tu nilie. Hata kama nitalia for 20 days, leave me to cry. I'll cry, finish my cry, I wipe my tears, I clean myself, and then I come. It's like it never happened. But when I ask you, accept it. If you continue lying, it's a big fight. Like you see the president continue lying. The president continue telling us more lies, like yani nyinyi mnataka kusikia ukweli lakini hataki kuambia ukweli. And if you know when he will come and tell us the reality, hatutataka tena kusikia hiyo reality. That is now the problem. But we wanna hear the truth. We wanna see things happen in a good way. We wanna see people being saved. We wanna see the MPs, governors, MCAs, they have their securities. They are not being attacked the way they are being attacked right now, because like right now the country or the government is not working well on this side of security. Actually, it's so disturbing. Kurukumen is not the person now to be there because he's not what? Kurukumen. It's a Kurukumen.
So.
It's not somebody to be there. That's why he's Kurukumen. Yeah. That's why he's Kurukumen. We need somebody. Actually, we need somebody mwenye an active person. Muruke mnawangamweka huko kwa education. Huko. Apelekane na walimu mbio huko. Huku.
Haiko fiti.
Ni kama hata haelewi. Haelewi. Because if you are there not to support or to swing on one side, you are there to swing on both sides. You be like a tree. Waves zikienda huku unaenda, zikirudi hivi unarudi, zikiwa hivyo. Okay? Lakini sasa nyinyi mnataka tu nyinyi sasa tu ni wa serikali. Serikali ndio iko na maana sana, inafaa mulinde hao, muwatunze, take care of them, watu wa government wa kwenda security. Lakini sasa ona kuna wale wakipinga government kidogo kwa the some things they are doing or for the some wrongs that are there, mnawanyang'anya security, wanakuwa abducted, wanaenda wanafanyiwa mabaya hapo, and then you come and tell us that these people are abducting themselves as grown up as you are. Sometimes people use your brain. Sometimes use it well. Akili ni kitu ingine inachanganya kidogo, hata niwaambie. Akili ni kitu ambayo inaweza kufanya ufikirie sana, na ukifikiria sana unachizi. Na akili pia ni kitu ambayo inaweza kufanya uanze kufikiria tu ujinga. But then for me sometimes I always think stupid things. Anafikiria ni kama venye naweza simama tu hivi, nitoke hapo niende nisimame pale kwa barabara katikati mahali kuna jam, ama nilale tu hapo kwa barabara. That is stupidity. Kwa sasa umeenda kusumbulia nini magari kwa barabara by the way? Ama sometimes unaanza tu kufikiria food. Ama sometimes unaanza tu kufikiria boyfriends. Sometimes unaanza tu kufikiria the way your life was when you were a child. Sometimes you just start thinking, yani that's your brain. Yani unakaa tu hivi unaanza tu kufikiria vitu yenye hata hakuna. Unafikiria venye utaanza kuwa tajiri because hauko tajiri. Yani unafikiria venye unaweza kuwa uende ukuwe president hapo na hata uwezi. So the brain is something that can make, yani unafikiria na hii akili. Unaona hii akili tu umebeba tu wewe umebeba tu hiyo. Actually you can't tell me unaweza kaa hivi ukose kufikiria kitu nasty. Walai. Uwezi kaa hivi ukose kufikiria kitu nasty. Unaweza kaa hivi, baadaye unaweza ona mtu amekaa, ametulia tu.
Lakini unajua vile nafikiria.
Alafu unaona tu mtu ameanza kupasua hapa anacheka. Alafu ukimuuliza anakuambia, nimefikiria tu kitu nikacheka. Unajua amefikiria nini?
Amefikiria nini?
You can't know.
You can never know.
So huwezi niambia akili yako iko sawa sana hivyo, inafikirianga tu vitu intelligent, vitu perfect, vitu yenye yani iko tu si ni binadamu man. Tunafikiria vitu mpaka mwenyewe hata ukikaa hivi unasema by the way what am I thinking. Jana niliwaambia hapa mimi sasa nasikia tu kula ugali, mpaka sasa nasikia kula tu ugali. Na hisi kula ugali sasa hizi. Ugali and fish now. And I have not that money of ugali and fish. But I'll go find that money for ugali and fish. I have to take ugali and fish today. So that's what my brain is braining. And then when it comes again to talking, you talk what your brain thinks. What just comes. Unaweza by the way fika mahali uongee kitu. Ufikirie umeongea kitu ya maana uone unachekwa. Kumbe umeongea tu ile akili yako imekwambia ongea. Ile akili yako imefikiria. But there's some people there wenye wamefikiria negatively, kuna wenye wamefikiria positively. That is your brain. Yeah, si ya mtu mwingine, ni yako tu. So actually guys, when these people think that we are stupid or we are hawafikiri. Cause mwezi kuja msimame mwanze kutuambia kitu yenye by that I make sense at all. Abduction, unajua hata na watu wenye wanakufa, wenye wanauawa, wengine wanauawa na maboyfriend zao. Don't tell me that because unaanza kujiuliza ulikuwa umefanya nini ama alikuwa amefanya nini ndio akauawa. Kama nimekosea
hapa, sawa? Ati Zulfa, so you are right. No. Listen to this, yeah? I'm saying this. When we began this thing of saying Gachagua amekuja ametoka and I remember, if you go back when I used to say to see vote na emotions kama wazazi wetu, they used to vote with the emotions, yeah? And then this is what I talk about. I mean, like my mouth now knows Ruto, Gachagua, you know? Like my mouth, my brain has adjusted. Like I go to dates, you know, if I ever, so and I talk about politics instead of talking about how I love, like, be what colors? Give me purple flowers. So I talk more about Ruto and Gachagua, and that I talk to my dad on the phone, and instead of telling him how I want money, I'm telling him Ruto, Gachagua, how. Emotion zitakosaje kuwa? Emotion zitakosaje kuwa? You are talking about this person. Obviously your heart and your mind adjust. I'm not saying I loved Ruto or I was getting, but you start now hating. You start now words affecting you, and kitambo they didn't choose to affect you. He would stand up and lie and would be like, acha danganye. But right now he lies and I feel like he's lying to me. Like he's looking at me, Zulfa, and lying to me, and I'm like, no, you don't do that. So yeah, that is the thing. Haya basi, kuna nani mwingine? Langati msemo kweli, Gypsy is doing what they do. Quite says, James Gishukishwa, the key is important, but without the rest of the car being built right, the key alone can't do much. So it's a combination of all parts working together. One makes it move. Everything needs each other. Everything needs each other. Wise words, mitakoechi. Kocha sema, Langati msemo kweli again, I'm not a supporter of Gasongo. I reject any form of tribal royalty and the protest those who violate our constitution and harm innocent Kenyans, even by lies, right now, I don't want to hear him speak and lie. It affects my brain. It's like if I had a boyfriend and her boyfriend was breaking up with me, or was looking at me and I know he's cheating on me or he's doing something and he's lying to me, the way I would feel is the same way I'm feeling right now when Kasongo is lying, or Kindiki, or any other person. I'm emotional now. I'm there. Okay? Aya. And free advice to Kenyans that follow the unfellow Kalenjin here, Mr. Koech, your tribe can't, wouldn't feed you. Kasongo himself doesn't know you. It's only honest, accountable, corrupt, free, and transparent leader. James Gichuki says, Coach Brian, that's why I said complete car needs the key. Coach says, Langat, thank you for the advice. Tribal royalty alone will never build a prosperous Kenya. Leaders must be grounded in integrity, accountability, and transparency, not in empty tribal. Okay, then Gypsy and Acheka said, I don't want to eat Ruto, sleep Ruto, dream Ruto, think Ruto. Okay, no, all bad signs. I'm there, people. I need help. I need help for real. Yesterday, so I woke up just randomly, and guess in my mind I was thinking, is Gachagua really working for Ruto? And I should be thinking about different things, but I'm thinking it's Gachagua. Now I am doing that, and it is not good. I need help. I need rehab. Okay? I don't want to smoke these cigarettes. I don't want to smoke all these cigarettes. I'm smoking a lot of cigarettes. Figuratively, not literally. I'm smoking a lot of cigarettes. Thinking... Oh my God. Like this apology has affected me really bad, because I know it is mediocre. It is bad. It is bad, you people. Take me to rehab. Take me to Ruto rehab, anti-Ruto rehab. Okay? Alafu, pale burudani mwingine, Langat anasema, Kenyans imagine having a leader like Okia or Mtata. Okia. But it's your opinion, as CJ Maraga and Professor Kifuza Kibwana being president of Kenya, Kasongo lies, falsehoods, conmanship, scripts that has ended his political life. Trust is gone. My brother Koech, I thank you for seeing the lights. Okay? So people, as we continue to see the lights, yeah? Here I am saying that I need rehab. I'm smoking 2 packets of cigarettes every day because I'm overthinking about Gachagua and Ruto and everybody who speaks. I'm thinking, are you saying the truth though? Like I'm like a junkie now of this thing. I'm talking to my landlord about, instead of asking why the water is not what, I'm asking about Kasongo. We are talking about Kasongo. We are speaking for 2 hours talking about this thing. And it shouldn't be that way. I was the person who used to say no. And I need to just say what you're saying, Tilda. Just say. No. Figuratively, I don't smoke. I do not smoke. And patches, why would I even get patches? Are there nicotine patches here? Hey. I see you, Gypsy. I usually see someone with a nicotine patch and think you're really cool. Really cool. I would be putting them here. But I don't smoke. It is just figuratively. So let me hear what Langat is saying. Langat is saying, my sister, you don't need any rehab. It is your mindset is crippling you. Hey. Emotions developed. Continue, my sister.
Why vuta tu?
Tani vute tu mangema.
Vuta. Lakini kuna siku vuta. Sasa unaivuta figuratively.
I will never smoke unless it is those French cigarettes. They are like let me show you. They are like, is the camera on my face? No. They are like this. Like
the camera is on your face.
It is on my face. Okay.
But that's nice. But stop thinking about Ruto and about anything. Wewe fikiria life yako sahi. Fikiria tu sasa, wewe jifikirie wewe mwenyewe. Kwanza unaona like right now if I say that Ruto is in my mind, sijui Gachagua, sijui Matiang'i, sijui whoever, I'll remain to be a stick. Cause itanikamua zaidi. Itanikamua zaidi. And I don't want. That's why when I just talk about Ruto here and anything else and about politics, I just leave them here. Nikienda huko home maybe kwa nyumba, nikifanya research ya the topic of today, well, I do it and naiweka hapo parking, I go to other things, I do my own things. I just now think, haya hapa kwa nyumba inafaa nioshe vyombo, nipanguze nyumba, nioshe nguo, okay, nipike, nifanya hivi. I just think about me. Mambo ya huku nje, me and my child, just that all. Lakini hii vitu vingine huku kando, I have not that time. I don't want to load my mind with so many things that will make me even run mad. I don't want. I just wanna be Tilda. I don't want to carry people's luggages, people's mind. Nichukue maneno ya watu nimekuja nimeiweka kwangu, naibeba naiweka. Let me just be me. Let me just be me.
James amebaki tu pale. Anamwambia Bwana Koech, a small component in a circuit may cause the whole project to flop. Excuse me. Please, say what you're saying, we finish the show. Tell the Kenyans kitu dakika 3. I have not said 5, 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, guys. As I've told you, it's so good you see us happy. We like being happy, and we are always happy. Maybe when you come and make us annoyed, we'll just get annoyed with you, but not anyone else. But it will just be with you. But we, like Kenya News Alert TV, we love you and appreciate having you every time and every day that you come here and comment on this screen, on this live chat. You are there. And you are there because of us, and we are here because of you. Asanteni sana kwa kazi ambayo mnafanya pale na mnatutia moyo kwa kila jambo na kwa hii kazi ambayo tunafanya. May God just bless you and be with you every time and every day and give you whatever you ask for in your prayers while you pray. If you pray, that's what I always tell you every day, guys, because what else will I tell you if not just telling you about God? Because God is the creator of everything and everyone in the world. So he's the one to be respected in every way and in each way. Okay? And let my words build you in some way. Prayers will build you when you pray. Okay? You should love yourself before you love something else. If you don't love yourself, don't think there's someone who will love you. Love yourself first.
Are you loving yourself now?
Well, mimi najipenda. Hadi walai. Tena vizuri sana. Yeah. I love myself. I would like Annie. Let me just be me. Kuliko nianze kupenda na mimi na by the way uko smart. Lakini sasa mimi hata hii nguo yangu hata si ujipendi. Hapo ushajaribu, yani ujipendi lakini
but I don't like to compliment someone, and when I tell you you're beautiful and you say you're beautiful, please own it. I will slap you. I will slap you and then I'll be like you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
And the way we like complimenting
and the way
people.
we like doing that.
If you
have not done it for a few, we have not done it for a few days now. We should do it again.
Sasa tumepotelea huko siafu.
Wallahi man.
We like, if you're handsome, man, you're handsome. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. If you are smart, you are smart. If your figure is good, is good. We don't bagua if it's a man or a female. A man or a female. Yeah. But if you are beautiful and you're a woman, we tell you, Mama, you are beautiful, you are smart, if you are a man, you are handsome, you're cute, you're whatever, everything on you. Take it. Yeah, ikubali, ichukue, ni yako, umepewa. Sawa? But with the politics, akina Ruto, the government should work on things that are going on like right now. Because mkikuja mwanza kutuambia different things about different things and they're not about the one we are talking about, my friend, my people, leave it. There's no way you are helping us while telling us apologies you of whatever, and mixing us with some other things that even we don't understand, okay? We are in our country. We need our own things in our country. We need to do our own things in our own country. We don't want someone else to come and make us, or someone else to come in our country and try kufanya vitu ambazo hazifai, si ndio? Eh? So the president work on this something of security, make sure abductions have stopped, make sure that the security is okay for everybody. Yeah? Our my MPs tusikia mwingine amekuwa abducted sijui nini, and then at the end of the day you come and lie to us. No. So as we tell you this and as we wrap up, I would like to tell you my name as usual. My name is Tilda. Okay? I just talk here. Huwa na rap tu hapa. Uko nje mi was rap. Uko nje I'm a good girl. A very polite girl. Yeah. But it depends the way you come. Ukikuja na right now na harshness.
Harshness, I'll find you.
Harshness, I'll find. But I'm a good girl, polite and respectful.
Baby girl.
Yeah. So, and I'm just Tilda, and I love my name actually. So see you when you see us another time when you come here at Sakumi at evening updates. Situonane basi wadau. Kwaherini.
She's a polite girl.
Yeah.
Really polite, yeah. Okay, so ukweli, this is Gosh. Welcome to the winning team. That is Langat. And then James Gichu says, Tilda, I like how you cool down at the end, and I would like for you to just shoot your shots, James. And then Gypsy, as Zulfa, where is your little brother Felix? Plains on. The wife, they were going for vaccine today, immunization. After 3 weeks of the wife has given birth, they had to go. And then Akosh says, let's hype the youth to grab their voters card. That's the real power. Move forward. Real power, move. Something. Aya. Then kuna coach anasema, exactly, even the smallest components in a circuit is crucial. If it fails, the entire project can flop. It proves that every detail matters, no matter how tiny. Okay? So then James Gichuki and Tilda can make... Yeah. I'm saying James and Tilda, stop. Just go. For it. You see how I give advice from there? Eh, Tilda? You see I'm giving advice from the top of the tree. When the water is deep, just jump. Jump together. Inside. Yeah.
He likes the way I cool down at the end.
He likes the way you cool.
But the way I start...
And you want him to sit down next to you and ask you that question.
Yeah.
You don't want to see you. I will tell you. I'll tell you later. So... We're never turning back, yeah?
Yeah.
It is already too late. Where are we going to?
It's never too late.
Where are we going to? Cindy? It's already what? Okay, I'm just excited, you people. I see your point. That is Gypsy. This goes to Gypsy, and then I'm buying a hat. Tilda. Huh? Yeah? Ebu read it. Read it. Good.
What is that?
Gypsy. What type of hat are you buying? Are you buying it for Tilda? Are you buying it for yourself? Who are you buying to? For something. Ask. It is for you.
But you've already asked. I'm waiting for the reply. I'm waiting for the reply. Gypsy.
Mbona unacheka na producer?
Sisi tunaona Gichuki akikujibu hapo.
When does it matter though? Wait, I'm a moral person. I'm just joking. So, but in my tradition though, so saying you're married doesn't really matter. In the Swahili Muslim, but maybe in Christians you have one wife, yeah? Yeah.
Maybe, lakini Uhuru alitupea nini hapo?
Uhuru alituambia iko tu sawa. But you would make good partnership. What are you translating? What have I said?
Yeah, amefikiria
relationship. No. I mean, the producer is looking at me like, say what you mean. So, I meant you would make good friends.
Paka
like
amesimama.
The way I am. Mpaka amesimama niangalie. James has answered about the hearts.
It's like I'm not understanding.
I shall sit you down and explain
And
to
make
you
me understand.
and make you understand what gypsy meant. You know, gypsy, when you said you are buying a heart, a girl Toto here was like, money.
Why? Okay.
Oh my God, you make me happy. You really do make me happy. Till that you're the person. As we finish the show, let me appreciate you. So, the moment I met you the first day, things were not good, but things are going good, sir. And since I've known you,
the first time,
since the first time we
vibed.
We vibed.
Where?
It's like we'd known each other for that.
So you
years.
people, you have to know Tilda is a good viber in everything.
We vibed. You could have thought that these people have known each other for 100 years.
For 100 years, and actually it was just
that.
For in the, talking on calls, it was just for 2 days, and then we met, and then Zulfa akakataa kurudi baada naisha akakwama kwangu. That's all.
And that was that.
And then we started separating kidogo. We find that we cannot live separately, and then now we are together. Eish. Wallahi.
What? Let me. Are we done with the comments there? So, okay. So of course, Tila is just a good friend to me. Yes, and that is what we were talking about. Yeah. I don't know why your mind went
Switched to.
Really, you should really think about your emotions right now. Go apologize. For real, they should go and repent. Because we are talking about friends, but yeah, marriage, which means what it means.
We don't, you know, here, actually here we don't assume like everybody is single.
No.
Even when I'm here, don't assume I'm single or I'm married or I'm whatever. Although I'm single.
Yeah.
We don't assume. You know, when somebody comes here, hatutakangi ku assume ni married, ni not married, ni single or whatever, engaged. We take you the way you, like a grown-up person. Don't just switch your mindset in some thing. Hatuwezi peleka vitu hivyo. No. We in some things behave maturely. We behave maturely. Lakini sisi tunapenda mchezo mwingi. Tunakuwa na mchezo. Lakini for fun. Not si ati tukikutana real life kuna hata unaweza shanga kama ni wale mademu unaona pale.
Wallahi. Arguing to be cut big maze.
Yes.
Kata mahindi wewe unakata mahindi aje hivyo kama unataka kukata, si ndio?
Yeah.
That is us now. So people it is really sometimes it is just good. So and this Wednesday, actually Gypsy, we have not told you something, yeah? We are planning to go, Sawa, to Quiver or the other one, Oasis or the other one. Sawa. We go there, we drink water, we dance, we go back home. Yes? Today is when ladies' night.
Yeah.
We just go dance, but we shall be all in, like we shall talk to someone there to pour us water in the glasses, yeah, but we shall just be there.
Dancing.
There. Senor? So that is what we're going to be doing. Today we are trying new things in life. Yes? Okay, so Zulfa, I heard you clearly, so I know what. No, you assumed you had something that I did not say. I said, shoot your shots. You could shoot shots to be friends. I mean, right now what we need mostly is even not relationships, but friends. A friend who you can call. A friend who, like Tilda. Yes? Yes, Tilda.
Yeah.
So, think really, James. Sija uka-assume. Usi-assume. Haya basi. Can you have said your name?
Yeah,
Say your name.
I already did.
Tell them again, they have not heard.
You've not heard my name. Kila mtu ashashika jina yangu hapa, Tilda. And I love my name. If you pronounce it, please pronounce it well. And if you don't know how to pronounce, please leave it. Just call me Valine. I use that name randomly huku nje. That is my name. Valine is my outside name huku. But Tilda is my official name. If you don't know how to call it, leave it. Even if you don't know how to pronounce it, leave it. But I've seen my people here on the screen, you know how to pronounce my name and write it in a good spelling. That's good, and I appreciate kabisa. That's now my name. My name is Tilda. See you again another time. When you see us, may God bless you. My people, see you. To my hosts.
And your host says that their name, let me see if there's something. So, thank you. So thank you to Gypsy, thank you to Mr. James Gichuki, thank you to Koesh, thank you to the Langat, thank you to the silent viewers. We do really appreciate you people so much. And as much as we joke, as much as we make fun, sawa, let us remember that the priorities and focus is Ruto to be out of that seat so that we may get better results, yeah? So, Gypsy says, let me hear. What? Where? Don't overdrink, others will disappear without trace. Look up. No! We are not drinking alcohol, sawa. We are drinking water. We're just going there for music. Yes? 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 What? What are we going there for? Music.
Gypsy is a lie.
But I know I am going there for music. I do not drink. Pombe ni haramu.
But for me, I will take 2 bottles. Yes. I don't like lying. I can't go where there is wine and I don't take wine. I can't go where there is ugali and I don't eat ugali and I'm hungry. My friends, me I'll do.
Where?
How can I go? I can see there a glass of wine and I'm taking a pure water.
But we said you are going there for water. You are going there for drink.
Nikipewa na nachukua. Sikatai. Yeah. Yeah.
He, Zulfa, narudia tena Zulfa. Haya basi, niambie. Sababu mimi, niacha nikueleze. Mimi nilisema shoot your shot. Uonge shoot, una shoot shots, unafikiria shoot shot, unafikiria shoot shots different. Mimi sisemi hiyo shots. I was talking about the shots where you become, no, go back. Let me read the last. Sarah. It says a good heart doesn't just shed the face, it lifts the spirit. Okay. Oh, you wise man. And then Tilda is right. Forward and plain. But I am saying what I am saying. Sawa. Pombe ni haramu. I don't even know how alcohol tastes like. Sawa. And I was going there for the music. You know I love to dance. Sawa. But if you are going there for drinks, let us go listen music for house. Okay? Yes, Tilda.
But if you take me there, just not gonna drink.
And what? Do you want to be carried?
I don't drink to be carried. I drink to walk myself. I wanna see how I can walk when I'm drunk. And I know how I always walk. I like just that walk.
I would like to see you drunk. I've never seen you drunk though.
It's so nice. and I can't fall down when I'm drunk. And you can't lie to me when I'm
Let
drunk.
us go listen music for house now. So if it is music for house and we chop rice there, hakuna asema mambo yako wewe. At Coach Brian, what are they used to? They are used to do what? They are used to. Who are they? What? They are used to drinking. They are Tilda. You're my friend. You've known me for 5 months. Senor, have you ever seen me drink? Ever?
No,
Ever?
I've never actually.
Any of my friends that you've known, have they ever told you that I drink?
No.
I don't drink. Mi uchokozi yako kwa wetu wewe. Eti haya maneno so mageni jijini, labda kwa mgeni nini?
Nchini.
Mjini. Mjini.
Mjini nakwanga hivyo.
Mjini so mageni mjini, labda kwa mgeni jijini. I do not drink na.
Haya mambo si
Mimi
mageni
my friends,
jijini,
I stopped being invited to
wala
parties.
mgeni mjini.
My friends now, you even heard Brenda say she cannot invite me to her party because I don't drink. I will be there. Del Monte. Del Monte here, you see, and it's a bore, you know, and I don't like really know how to really drive on a main road. So I cannot be the designated driver because I don't drink. I'm just wasting their space. So quite to here, I do not. Okay? So again, say your name for the newcomers. So that we repep. We wrap up. What? No. Producer, no. Okay, let me say my name. My name is Zulfa. I am a good child, yeah? Born in a very good Muslim background, yeah? And I follow rules 80%. So, and alcohol is one of them. So, yeah. I might go there for music, but I don't go there for drinks. But because Tilda is going there for drinks, we shall go listen music for what? For house. Sasa tupatane hapa saa 10 mpaka saa 12. We doing the same stuff. And I hope, James, you come with priorities. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.